This is the Transformers Generations Titans Return Deluxe Class Misfire and Aimless. The figure is part of the fifth wave of these deluxe class figures for the Titans Return Transformers Generation figures. Here's some of the figures you can get. Basically, the Stormtrooper of the Transformers. Can't shoot the darn thing. He's very pink, very magenta looking figure, but actually looks very decent. If you grew up with these Target Masters, and you're gonna remember this guy's very pink figure. I never had him, Misfire, but he was very blocky. He was, I think, from some of my friends had him. They had the Target Masters. I had the Headmasters. He is very blocky type of robot. Comes with a collector card. Very nice. I like the color on this one actually more than the pink, but that one's more G1 accurate, so that's that. And it comes with a set of instructions. Okay. It comes with two blasters, which actually can be formed as a seat for Aimless. Not that he needs it. Looks cool. And here's Aimless. Nice variety of plastic they use. They use the pink, black, and gray. That saves them the trouble of painting the figure. But the face is painted. So very nice. Well done, Hasbro. I love the color of the Headmaster, the Titan Master head, the actual head. Excuse me. Let's see if we can put some light on that. Yeah, it's as accurate, as G1 accurate as can be. So put that away. I like the pistols or the guns separate. I don't like them together. Okay, let me just focus that up. Okay, so if he looks familiar, it's because he shares some of his pieces with Triggerhappy. He's about as tall as Triggerhappy. The legs, obviously, thighs, hips, and the legs are very similar or exactly alike, just painted differently. Even the way they fold and transform, just painted differently. Now they differ in the torso, the hips, torso, and up. This is the transformation is very similar, but he's a more straightforward transformation. This one has that whole rotating torso transformation, just like a twin twist and top spin. So yeah, it's a nice height, nice size of deluxe class figures. I like the new sculpt now. He's not too boxy. I love that the wings are bigger this time compared to the G1. G1 wings were a little bit tiny, but they were broad. This one is okay. I like the choice of color, that magenta-ish pink. I'm sure Takara will have a better color, but I'm okay with this one. I don't need the Takara version. It's got the Decepticon symbols right there. Love the sculpt, love the guns. Love the way he came out. That gray and pink combination, I really like it. Paint apps, nothing to worry about. Didn't see anything wrong with a lot of the Misfire figures I've seen on the pegs. He's the last one to go out of the new ones. First one, obviously, is Windblade, then Twin Twist, and then him. I don't know why, but he's a pretty decent figure. We'll get to see more of him in alt mode. Okay. So articulation for the figure, basically the same. This one just loves to untab. He's got a, well, Titan Master head articulation, waist swivel, hinge shoulder, and a swivel. The swivel bicep, hinge elbow, it goes up to there. Wrist, because of transformation. Ball hinge hip, thigh swivel. Hinge knees that go all the way up there because of transformation, and some foot articulation because, again, of transformation. So let's get him transformed into his spaceship mode, Cybertronian ship mode. Okay, rid of Aimless. We're gonna put him like this because I think that's how he's gonna ride. Or yeah, untab the shoulders, and you'll notice that the wings are on swivels, and they're sort of going to rotate. You're going to rotate them as you move the arms down. Okay, fold the fists in, and they're just going to stay like that. So do the same thing on the other side. Fold the fists and then rotate the, fold down, swivel down the shoulder assembly, and you rotate that whole wing assembly as you do that. I thought that was pretty nice. That extra articulation on the wings I thought was just nice. Okay. All right, and then what you want to do is unhook the hips like that and that. That's the easiest way I can show that. The wings you can already tab right there. There's a tab there for that hole right there. Okay. And then, just like Trigger Happy, go ahead and fold these up. You don't have to fold the heel spurs all the way in, but you can combine them first like this, so that you can straighten out any other skewed hip piece or thigh piece. Make sure it's on straight, otherwise you're not going to be able to fold it in. Like and then fold up the legs. Make sure that the hip assembly stays flat like that. Raise those thighs like up to that angle, and then fold the legs that way. Okay, make sure you hold on to the hip, otherwise you're not going to be able to fold him properly. Okay, so once you've done that, the arms, they have like this extended, this really protruding peg or piece like that you tab onto the leg like that. Same thing here. Okay, and that's done. Okay, what's left is the cockpit assembly right there. Pull it down like that, and there you go. There is Misfire in his Cybertronian spaceship jet mode. Looks okay, looks pretty decent. No, I don't see any apparent landing gear. These are the molded in landing gear, I suppose. Titan Master, Aimless, and open up the cockpit. And as you can see, he sits down with his knees bent like that. Very nice. And then these things, it's nice, like a seeker guns, and it looks better actually. He looks so much nicer with the guns on the wings, like a real spaceship, like X-wing. Okay, even like that. I'm gonna show you the, and here are the other figures. Trigger Happy and Windblade in their respective alt modes, as well as a comparison to Misfire, and he scales very nicely, especially with Trigger Happy. I love that Hasbro is making these Target Master Decepticons really nicely. Slug Slinger is probably the only one we need. Last one left. I was actually expecting Slug Slinger to be in this wave, but instead we get Wolfwire, a repack. But this one looks really nice. I still prefer Trigger Happy over Misfire, but it's a very, very good figure. Very, very decent. Very G1 inspired, and I like it. I like that they took a lot of inspiration, a lot of the aesthetics of that old G1 toy, and just made it so much better with this one. So really nice with Windblade. Windblade, how big that jet mode is. So yeah. Alright, and there you have it, folks. I hope you've enjoyed this little video review. The figure is going to get a 10 out of 10 for me. The lowest I can give is probably a 9.5. I really liked it. I didn't expect it to be this nice. I get a 10 out of 10. Very reminiscent of that G1 Misfire. This has been the Transformers Generations Titans Return Deluxe Class Misfire and Aimless. Thanks for watching.